Listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve.
I'm Jessica.
And today in this unimportant review, we got the Jurassic World Legacy Collection Reimagined Indominus Rex Real Feel Electronic Action Figure. Now, these unimportant reviews, I forgot to mention the last two, but these are unedited videos that go up on our Patreon in advance. If you guys like help support the channel, we also got a Discord attached to our Patreon. Yeah. Help us fund more dinosaur stuff. I also got to pick up more How to Train Your Dragon ones, because those were doing solid, but I'm kind of broke after buying all the dinosaurs. Yeah, so those might be on hiatus for a little bit. We're going to see how the dinosaurs do, since we already actively collect the stuff anyways. So the main reason we picked up the new Indominus Rex is because it's new. I like
real feel stuff.
She likes the real feel stuff. I don't mind her buying it because I like the Indominus Rex. I thought it was a cool monster for the movie. And then it's got new colors, so it's got a bit more merit to be picking up, even though there isn't really like aesthetically that much difference between this and the other Mattel ones.
This was supposed to be, this was like the second Indominus that Hasbro made. Because it was like a fusion.
Yeah, I think I remember.
It's the more harder to get of the original Indominuses.
Yeah, from those like horrible toys that we still have all of them. Because
I still don't know what to do with.
Because we didn't get that one, right?
No, I never got that.
Yeah, which is fine.
It's like, that's why I don't feel too bad. He's attached to the bottom of the thing.
I understand. I've had to do this a couple of times now. You got to rotate the foot and it pops it out.
Careful. No.
You worry too much. I do like the box, though. It's got like the little gyroscope vehicle thing. Sure. Hanging out in the background. Also get the woods there. It's like, this is one of those ones, like, I think the Reimagines do a really good job, is if you want to leave them in the boxes got a lot going on with them. Yeah. With either having, like, the cool backgrounds or looking more vintage with some of them to make them not stand out as much with your other figures here than some of the other guys in the line in the back there. We have the Carno. I think we have all the Reimagined ones.
Yeah. I'm not missing any.
To some extent. But anyways, I feel like one of the big reasons to be picking this up is mainly the color scheme, because I actually kind of dig the red being on the back. I think it makes it look a bit more violent than what it did in the movie. So the movie is just like giant albino dinosaur. Yeah. And it's like, it has active camouflage. It's John Cena because you can't see it in the woods. And I think the red gives it a little bit more character. Then it's got a bit of that dark gray airbrushing on the top, around the eyes. A little bit of spiky bits on the limbs here. Same with on the tail.
Fix her foot, dear. Please.
It's fine. I didn't even mess with it. It can swallow things. How do you get the things out, though? Oh, it's got the T-Rex thing going on. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I kind of like about it, too. But it's just
stiff.
It's super stiff.
It wasn't stiff. It was stuck together. Although now that we touched it, it doesn't line up as well as it did. For shame. But oddly enough, for it being real feel, the head's still hard.
Yeah, the head and the legs are pretty much the only thing that are hard on her.
Giggity. It looks good, though. Like the detail on this thing's really nice. The eyes look solid. Again, love the way that they do the teeth on the majority of these, except for the D-Rex, because what the fudge, Mattel? Mouth looks nice. It's got the tongue. It's got the little gappy bits. So we need to swallow things. Here is Inosuke from Demon Slayer. Just goes yum 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 yum. And then right out to Tum Tum. Works good. I think that one I got free from Bandai. It was a Bandai thingy. What? Stop touching the real feel. It's squishy here.
Dear.
What? We haven't gotten that far yet. Its mouth was closed. It's not even accurate anymore. So, squishy on the back here. Tail, equally squishy. Legs, hard as a rock. Also got a little bit of paint scuffy there. Yeah, I think it's got a little... Actually, it's kind of soft right there.
Oh, God.
It's not squishy, but it's got a bit of a rubber feel to it at the top here. And I'm not sure if that's just maybe because of the paint, but it is missing some paint there.
Well, it wasn't exactly packaged very good.
No, this thing got shipped in. It was in the most gigantic box ever, and that was all that there was to it. It was just like flopping around inside of the box.
She didn't have any freaking no bubble wrap or anything.
Yeah, thank you, Target. We appreciate you all the time. That's why I hate ordering things half the time. For the arms, these are also a real feel, where you get the squishy, bendable arms, which I think is pretty cool. Doesn't really add to like the play. Okay, it's supposed to be like that. I moved the arm and saw the slit, and I thought I damaged something.
No, I think you did.
No, it's just the way it's connected.
Oh, God, please don't.
Because it's like that over here, too.
Okay. Okay.
I didn't break your toy. It's meant to be like that. It's a bit scary. It's got painted toenails, though, at least. So that's cool. Although, funny enough, this is like its own piece of plastic. So the nail on this is its own section, and then they just right into the foot. Which I guess would save you time in painting that way. It's also got the little QR code and the Jurassic Park logo here on the bottom. Also for your, whatever the Lotus thingy phobes. Gosh, Tryptophobe, that's it. Gotta show it to everyone. Okay, so how you do the gimmick? It's back here?
Yeah, her hip.
Her hips don't lie. Hold on, we gotta open the mouth. Also, your arm's blocking the entire screen. Stop it. Anyways. Solid. Kind of sounded like it was chewing.
There is supposed to be an actual...
Four? So
there's
four?
4 different roars, but there is a chomp one. Go one more time. Oh, wait. Keep going. I thought I heard a chomp one.
You know, if you keep spamming it, you get to it eventually.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's just the 4.
I thought I did hear a chomp one, but...
Oh yeah, posability. Arms go forward and back. Okay, they are hinged a little bit, so you can go in and outwards. Mouth opens and closes. It's got the hinge at the top and the bottom. Tongue doesn't have much articulation there. Legs, a little forward and back. Inwards, outwards. Feet rotate side to side. And then the tail is a bit bendy wire. So it can go up and down. Funny enough, we did I think the Hammond Spinosaurus review should be out before this guy. And it's kind of funny because honestly, it's like, I was going to say, it bends? But I don't think it's supposed to. I was gonna say this kind of reminds me a little bit of the Hammond with the bendy tail. Although you don't have like the joint here or at the neck, like the elbows, knees, and actually it's got not a lot of joints, but it's just the tail kind of reminded me. I don't know where I'm going with this. Anyways, super cool figure. If you like the Indominus, I think it's worth a purchase. I like the gimmick. I think the real feel's pretty sweet. The only thing you gotta worry about is the paint coming off, because it being a soft rubber, sometimes the paint doesn't like to flex with it. So you got to worry about that. And also just rub in general is a bit more of a issue with these kind of figures. So for the most part, I don't quite recommend them for kids as much because of that. Yeah, but it also has a lot of play to it too, though. So if you're going to buy for a kid, I would recommend maybe someone that's a little bit older.
Yeah, like I said, like when I started collecting, obviously I was a little older and, like more responsible. Even though I played the crap out of some of my dinosaurs enough that, I just started painting, drawn on with permanent marker because they were actually fading in color. Their paint job was going
Well, I used to have the bull T-Rex. Not the bull, the red one. The red counter. I had that, and I think I used and abused. And this isn't that dissimilar to that figure. Yeah. Because I would shove everything in that thing's mouth. So it's like, I get wanting to give this to a kid. Like, I think Casey would probably have a ball with this thing. But just like I said, do be forewarned if you're a person that giving this to a kid, it's going to bug you that the thing's going to get mucked up pretty quick in terms of the paint. Could be an issue with this. I would maybe be more inclined to maybe pick up one of the other Mattel Indominuses if they really want an Indominus.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with her, playing with some of the newer stuff, but like, these real feel guys, I'm like, maybe a little bit further down the line.
Yeah,
especially with my original Kenner stuff, I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, I always feel like with the real feels and even like this stuff, because it's more nostalgia based, so it's more for us than a kid, but it's still like serviceable enough for a kid.
Yeah.
But I would maybe stick with like the baseline for children, and then this is more for like your teenage up.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're a teenager, I still messed around with my toys, so.
Anyways,
you can help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button. Subscribe, become a ranger today. We also got Instagram, Patreon, TikTok, and Facebook. Guys, like keep up the day what donate greatly would appreciate it. Also, guys, like to pick up some collectibles for yourself. There's a link in the description for Entertainment Earth. There'll probably be a tag for this thing because it was from Target, so you won't be able to find this on there. But I'll try to have a tag, something if you guys are interested in picking this up. And also, we got a Patreon that has a Discord attached to it. It's $3 to get into that. Also, it gets you early access to these reviews. Also got an Etsy for custom effects pieces. And that's it. See you guys next one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.